Well, hey there and welcome. I am so excited. Here at Vusi Global, we believe that great leaders are those who possess clarity of vision and can communicate it well. And that is why today I'm going to give you a 6-step process to communicating more effectively at any given situation. So we are going to name the 6-step process the 6 C's of communication. And they are connect, context, create, conquer, close, and comment. Let's get into them. The first C, which is the first step, is connect. With connect, we are saying before you can even begin communicating anything, you must first connect with the person that you are communicating with. People connect through commonality, build rapport through commonality. The more people have something in common with you, it establishes trust. And the more that people trust you, the more they can communicate with you. That is the first step. We create connection through commonality. What do you have in common with the person that is sitting or standing in front of you? Can you connect and build rapport through that commonality? The second C, which is the second step, is context. Now you want to move from connection to context. In context, we are speaking about what are the events, the patterns, the challenges that have brought this person where they are currently? Rather than asking, what do? You would rather ask, what brings you here? What do you think has caused this particular situation? In that, you are inviting people to speak more, to open up. And as you invite people and you ask them about their challenges and their context, they open up, because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And everyone is more open and willing to speak once they know that you care. Context, context, context. Context is key. Then from context, you want to create. In creation, which is the third C and the third step, we are talking about creating solutions. Having had the context, can you suggest something that would be of benefit to them, that could resolve the challenge that they have, that could speak to the context they are in? If you do not have any solution yourself, perhaps you can refer to something that you have read, you can refer to something that you have listened to, a podcast. It can be anything. At this point, you are now creating solution, and you could be the solutions provider, or you could refer to something or someone else that can meet their need, that can be of advantage or benefit to the context and the challenge that they are in. People love value. So add value to the conversation by bringing about solutions to the context and the challenges that they might be in. Now, the fourth C, which is the fourth step, is conquer. At this particular moment, you want to be aware of your own bias that might be suffocating the conversation. And those biases or prejudice could be your own background, your own experiences, or the differences that are there in age, in race. It could be a variety of things. You want to be aware of those things that are thronging and suffocating that particular conversation. And at that particular time, you want to overcome, rise up above those noises, silence them, and begin to speak from a place that is not influenced by either your past or your negative filtering. You want to speak from a sincere and authentic place. Now, for the fifth C, which is where a lot of people end their conversation, Do not make that same mistake. Please stick around for the last C, which is very important. The fifth C, which is the fifth step, is close. Close means you are bringing this conversation to an action step. If there is any call to action, this is where you now make that call to action. However, that call to action should not just be made haphazardly. How do you know if I should now spare this person to an action, if I should challenge this person to take action? You should train your eye and your ear to look for cues. Those cues could be auditory, could be visual, could be in the tone of the person you are speaking to. They will be giving you some cues that they are ready. Maybe they are nodding, maybe they are leaning forward, or maybe they are giving you some verbal cues, or they are asking you questions. Those cues are telling you that this person is ready to now close this conversation, is now ready to take action. All right. So never string and drag a conversation for longer than it should be. Always bring it to a close. Now, a lot of people end it here. Let me give you the next C, which is the sixth and the final step. And the final step is comments. Comments means that you are asking for feedback. I normally see these trucks on the road that have a sticker that says, "How is my driving?" Remember, the conversation or communication is not done until you have a sticker that says, "How is my communication?" Never be fearful of feedback. Always ask, how was that conversation for you? How did I make you feel in this conversation? If we could have this conversation all over again, what would you like me to do differently? In asking that, you are always ensuring that each time you communicate, you always come up better, you always come up greater. Guys, if this video added value to you, please hit that subscription button and make sure that every time I bring more videos like this, you are always notified. Hit even that notification button. And if you know anyone that wants to become the greatest version of themselves, please share this video with them so that we can always ensure that we are empowering leaders and enabling change.